Welcome to Swelog Business Systems. In this video, we discuss how to do a Swelog version upgrade in computer. In order to have this database version upgrade, there are certain steps to be done, and these are the various steps involved. The first step is to download the latest version of Swelog. So let's see from where we get that. Log into Swelog homepage. For all the customers with valid login, this is possible. And there, once you log in, you can see the Swelog latest release information available. And there we have this download button. You can download it to the required location and extract the zip file. That is already done here. The next step is that we have to make sure all the ODBC settings are correct. If not already done, you have to make sure the configurations are done perfectly. So let's see how to do it. Open the ODBC settings. Here under System DSN, if you have already configured the DSN, then you can modify it accordingly. If you want to do it for the first time, then you have to click on Add. There select the ODBC SQL Server. Then specify the name. Then the description, if you want to give, you can give that. Click on Next. Next. Here, specify to which database you want to connect, or it is to which database you are going to do this update. So that connection is being established with the help of the specified value here. So whatever be the database to which you're currently doing this update, that name exactly has to be copied from here. And you have to paste it here. Click on Next. Finish. If you want to test, you can do that, or else you can click on OK. So we have made the ODBC settings. Currently, these two are being pointing to the same database since I have already configured. So let's remove it. If, as already mentioned, if this setting is already done, you can make sure it is correct by clicking on this configure. You can verify each value. You can test the data source. So this is how you specify the ODBC setting. So the naming here should be exactly the same name that you specify under the SQL Server. That is the first step. Then there is one more setting which you have to make sure. In order to have this front end and back end being connected together, or in order to make them connect, we need to have one more file to be updated. That is the INI file. So this is the backend connection that we currently specified. So the next step is to specify which INI file system should be looking. So under C, Windows, we have .ini files. So this is the basic INI file. I had made a copy of the same and specified that file is specifically for this demo DB. So you can just click, if you select and click on edit, under the DSN, you can see the name specified. It is exactly the same naming that you specified under the SQL Server. So that has to be exactly matching, or else the connection won't be established correctly. So this is the another step that you have to make sure. So the INI configuration is done. Then here I have specified a name for this INI file. This exact naming should be to which we point out at the time of we activate or we open the front end of our Swelog version. So this naming we'll be specifying. Here I have made a shortcut for this demo DB. If you right click here and click on properties, here we specify which file to be executed, and the last is the name of the INI file. So here the INI file name is the demo DB, which I had shown you. This exactly the same name as what you specify here. The spacing, the naming, everything should be exactly matching. Then only the front end connection will be established correctly. So these are the prerequisite settings that you have to make sure which are correct in order to have this fellow upgrade to be done correctly, and you then only you can open up. Hope this much steps are clear to you. Now let's try to do the update. So here we have the file ready. Just open that. Click on installation. Here we have this DB setup execute. Click on that. Click on yes. If you have multiple DBs available, you can select multiple DBs at a time, and you can do this setting up, which means if you want to upgrade multiple database together, that can also be done. Currently, I have only one database, so that's why only one is being here. Select the databases which you want to do this upgrade. Then click on SQL definition file. You have to select the setup db.txt file. Click on database upgrade. It will take few moments to get completed. Please wait. So the backend part is done. Now we have to click for the client. It's installed correctly. You can click on that. Then click on this client folder. They are setup.exe. It is for the front end setting. Yes. Next. If everything was perfect, you'll be getting this screen. Click on finish. So we have completed this DB upgrade steps. Now let's try to open. You can double click on this. Specify the password. Since the latest version, we had to log out and log in again. So it was all log out automatically. Again, just click on it. Specify the password. So our DB upgrade is success. So that's why we are able to successfully log into our Swelog system. So at any point, if any configuration were wrong, you will be getting an error. So make sure all the settings that you had seen in this video is perfectly done. Then only we'll be able to correctly log into the Swelog system. Hope these steps are clear to you. Thank you for watching.